Hi, my name is Cole Rice. I want to do this video just to try to help other people that have possibly want to do power pose and just kind of give you how my experience has been when I was with them. Um, when I started power pose, it was January of 2021. I'd been going to CrossFit and working out 3 to 4 times a week, and I just hit a plateau with my weight. And so I was really thinking about it, doing some research online, and it just kept pointing me to uh, nutrition and eating correctly. That no matter what I did in the gym, it wouldn't matter. It would always catch up with me, and I would never be able to outwork out what I was eating. And so Lexi had just started this, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a shot. We're gonna see what happens. And so going into it, didn't really know much about nutrition, to be honest with you. I just whatever I had heard from the news and the media and my parents growing up, and that's what I was doing. And let's just say I wasn't eating correctly. When I started power pose, I was over 300 pounds, and it was at a point in my life where I was like, man, you're in your mid 30s, you're married, you want to have a family, and just these things aren't going to be able to be sustainable if you're just continuing down your path you're on. I had gained probably 50 pounds since the surgery I had back in 2015, and I was just at this point going, this is the life I'm living, and it's just not sustainable. And so I needed to make that change. And so Lexi got me set up with Andrea, and Andrea started working with you right off the bat. You know, I learned really quickly that I was overeating, and that I needed to just kind of get some things under control, and that because I was working out, that it would start to my body would figure it out. The metabolism would come around, and that I would start to lose weight. And yeah, in the process, I did power pose for 9 months. I went from January all the way through the end. Actually, yeah, end of January to the end of October, and I did 9 months. I lost 75 pounds in 9 months. Now, a lot of that, and Andrea will tell you this, a lot of that has to do with my consistency and being sticking to the plan as much as possible, knowing that I was going to have setbacks, I was going to have mistake days, and I was going to have mistake meals, but not shaming myself for that. And so I stuck to the plan, and I was, doing really well, and started to get my weight under control. My workouts started to get great. I started to feel so much more energy throughout my days and throughout how I was just living my life. I remember telling Andrea a couple of times, like, I got to figure out things to do because I would just get so antsy at the end of the day, even after doing a workout. And so nutrition is crazy because I was eating over 3,000 calories a day previous to doing nutrition and working out, but I wasn't losing any weight. And with the help of power pose and learning macronutrients and timing, eating at the right times and things like that, so that I could efficiently use the energy I was putting into my body. My maintenance calories are pretty close to what I was eating previous, but I've got my metabolism going the way it should be and what it needs to be. And so I'm able to do that now. And it's crazy the amount of food I eat now, because I used to eat fast food all the time. And I will tell you, 3,000 calories goes quick when you're eating McDonald's and pizza all the time. But now 2,700 calories, 2,800 calories. Sometimes I'm trying to find food to make it work because I've just eaten so much food. It's crazy. So if you're wondering, like, oh man, I'm going to do this diet, or I'm going to do this thing, am I going to be able to eat any food? You're going to eat more food now, or when you do this, than you ever did before. And to go back to something I said with a diet, this isn't a diet anymore for me. Like, at the beginning it might have been, but I learned very quickly that I can literally make almost anything work as long as I'm planning around it and making it fit my macronutrients. I mean, I was still having two lattes a week if I wanted to from Sure House up the street. And I could, if I wanted to, have pizza, all those things. None of those things, I didn't cut out anything. I've been asked many times, how many salads did you have during, this whole 9 months you were with power pose? And the answer to that is zero. I had zero salads. I don't like salads. I'm not against salads. I just not a fan of salads. So I choose not to eat salads. I get my fiber and my greens in other ways, and that's how I do it. What this has been for me, though, has been freeing. I hesitated to do this video. Andrea and Lexi had asked me to do this video right when I had finished, and I had hesitated because I was 9 months and I had lost 75 pounds, and I didn't want to do a video and tell people, like, this is the thing, this has worked for me, this is great. And then, like, you see me in January and I've gained back 30 pounds or something like that, or 20 pounds. And so I took time after, and I took the tools that Andrea had taught me and the tools Power Pose had taught me, and I took those tools and I put them into action for myself. And I went into, and if you do this, you'll learn about it. It was called maintenance calories, and maintenance calories are basically just to maintain your weight. And I put those into practice through the holidays. So the hardest time to eat and maintain your weight, I maintained my weight. I lost 2 pounds. But it was so, coming out of the holidays, it was so freeing to know that this is no longer a thing that I do for a short period of time and then I'm gonna go back to the way I ate before. This is a way of life. Going to the gym, going to CrossFit, getting my nutrition so that I can maintain the weight I am. This is my way of life, and this is how I'm gonna choose to live my life forever. I mean, hopefully that's the plan. And now those things that I talk about, starting a family, and those things that I was worried about going into Power Pose, going, is this my life now? Is this what I'm gonna be? Am I gonna be this person who just can't get off the couch? I'm not. I'm this person that is now very active and has the energy to do those things, and that's the best part. And I want to thank Power Pose, Lexi and Andrea. You guys have been immensely helpful, and if anyone's asking, does this work? I'm telling you right now, it works. And you just have to put the time in. You have to put the consistency. You have to know what your goals are. My biggest thing would be find a goal that's bigger than the weight. Yeah, it was great to step on that scale and down 2 pounds or down a pound, or over a week you lose whatever it is. But the fact that I have the energy to do workouts 4 and 5 times a week, and hang out with my wife and go do things that, on the weekend it was like I'd work all week and I'd be so tired not doing anything on the weekends. And now we're trying to figure out what to do with our time. And so I give all the credit to that, to those tools and the things that I've learned from Power Pose, from Lexi and Andrea. And if you don't think you could do it, look at me. I did it. I didn't think I was actually going to stick with it, and I stuck with it, and now my life's a completely different thing. So I just want to thank Andrea and Power Pose and Lexi and everyone on the team, because I wouldn't be who I am today without all the things you guys taught me over the last year. So thank you.